Hello chess lovers, I hope you're enjoying the FIDE Candidates 2020. So all the 4 games of round 4 have been drawn, but today I'm going to show you a really intense fight between former world chess champions. It's none other than Viswanathan Anand with the white pieces and Garry Kasparov with the black pieces. So no doubt this game is super excited, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon in order not to miss any of my future uploads. So without further waste of time, let's begin. Vishwanathan Anand with the white pieces opened up with e4, c5 by black, so we have the Sicilian defense on the board. We have knight to f3, d6, d4, c captures and knight captures on d4, knight to f6 attacking e4 and knight to c3 defending e4 pawn. And now we have a6 by black. So here we have the knight of variation on the board, and now Anand went for the much aggressive f4. Although I will have to tell you guys that here bishop to e3 or bishop to d3, these are the main moves of the Sicilian knight of variation attack. But here Anand went for the Amsterdam attack, that is f4. Okay, so here we have e6, although I will have to tell you guys that here e5 was another alternative, but in our game we have e6, bishop to d3, knight b to d7, castles by white, and queen to b6 by black. So, and queen to b6 just pins the knight, and now e5 is a real threat, so here white should react to it. And now the only way to defend this knight is to play bishop to e3, but then again the b2 pawn will be unprotected, and Anand went for it, guys. We have bishop to e3 on the board, and now queen captures on b2 by Kasparov, but this move turns out to be a mistake since the b2 pawn was poisoned. And now, taking the advantage of the fact that this queen is awkwardly placed on b2, Vishwanathan Anand tried to trap her. He played knight d to b5, sacrificing an entire piece in order to trap the queen. Okay, so we have a captures on b5, and now knight captures on b5. And now we have rook to a5. And now white played rook to b1. So here you can see that this queen, there is no way this queen can survive. So if you're thinking about queen captures on a2, then white would play knight to c3 attacking the queen, and after the only move, that is queen to a3, rook to b3 traps the queen completely, and there is no way this queen can escape. So thinking all this, Garry Kasparov decided to give up the queen for a rook and a knight, and he played rook captures on b5. So we have rook captures on b2 and rook captures on b2. And now we have queen to a1 attacking the rook. And now the question is, where will this rook go? Can you think about a move which can defend the rook? Just feel free to pause the video and find out. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Ready? Well, this rook cannot be defended. Those of you are thinking about rook to b4, here white is having queen to c3, which comes with an attack on this rook as well as an attack on this bishop. So for example, if black plays rook to a4, then just queen captures on c8, check, king to e7, queen captures on b7, rook captures on a2, and after the whole transaction you can see that here white is enjoying the bishop pair, white is enjoying a huge center, and white's queen has already entered black's territory. So all in all, it will be winning for white. So Kasparov of course saw that variation, and he didn't go for rook to b4. Instead, he decided to give the exchange by playing rook to b6. So we have bishop captures on b6, knight captures on b6, and now queen to c3 by white. Now bishop to e7, rook to b1 attacking the knight, and now we have knight f to d7, which is a mistake. In here, bishop to d8 would help black maintain his resistance further. For example, here if white plays bishop to b5 check, then this bishop to d7, and now after bishop captures, now knight captures on d7. This would have been definitely better for black, since black could castle kingside. So sorry about that, here black cannot castle kingside since the g7 pawn is hanging, and here white can easily play queen captures on g7. But here, if after bishop captures on d7, king captures on d7 would help black to maintain his resistance further. But okay, in our game we have knight f to d7, which just completely blocks the light squared bishop. And now we have queen captures on g7 attacking the rook, and here we have bishop to f6 defending the rook, and now queen to h6. So we have king to e7 and bishop to b5, rook to g8 by black, and rook to d1. We have e5 by black and just striking the center, and now we have f5 just blocking, and now we have knight to c5 just attacking the e4 pawn. And here Anand played a very interesting move, a very surprising move. So can you find out that move? So feel free to pause the video and try to find out that move. Well, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Ready? Here Anand went for rook captures on d6. Yes guys, you heard it right. Here we have rook captures on d6 on the board. So what's the planning behind this? Can the king capture on d6? Let's see. Here if black plays king captures on d6, then just queen captures on f6 with check, and now where will the king go? If king to c7, then queen captures on e5 check, and then if king to d8, then just queen captures on c5. So here you can see black has lost so many pieces. Already black is a 3 pawn up, and white's pieces are much more active. So here there is no way black can survive this game. But okay, after rook captures on d6, Kasparov didn't dare to capture the rook. Instead he went for bishop to g5 attacking the rook. Attacking the queen, sorry, that's not the rook, attacking the queen. And now we have queen captures on h7 counter-attacking black's rook, and here black tried to create a checkmating net for white. Black didn't go for king captures on d6, instead he went for knight captures on e4. So he took the f2 square, which could be the escape route for the white's king. So here we have rook captures on b6, and now rook to d8, so directly threatening a nasty checkmate. Although you can say that the bishop is there to block on f1, but then knight to d2 would be extremely powerful for black. So here white went for bishop to d3, just cutting the way of the rook, and now we have bishop to e3, which comes with check as well as an attack on the rook. So here we have king to f1 and rook captures on b6. So we have bishop captures on e4, and now rook to d4 just attacking the bishop. And now as we have reached a critical position, I would like you all to pause this video once again and try to find out what Viswanathan Anand played, after which Garry Kasparov simply resigned the game. Well, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Ready? In here, Viswanathan Anand played c3 attacking the rook, and believe it or not, it was in this position that the former world chess champion resigned the game, and a crushing victory for Viswanathan Anand. So he resigned because there is no way black can survive in this position. So if you guys are thinking about what happens if rook captures on e4, then white will have f6, which comes with check as well as an attack on the rook. So black is definitely going to lose the rook. So after c3, now if rook to c3, then queen to h4 check, Here, after f6 blocking, white is going to play queen to h8, just attacking the bishop. And now after rook captures on e4, bishop captures on c8, and now you can see that white's king is much more active than black's bishop and rook. Although here white is 2 pawn up, so black can never defend his position. And I think you have seen some of the nasty threat is this queen to e6 check and uh, taking the bishop. This could be dangerous for black. So thinking all this, Garry Kasparov thought that it's just useless to continue the game after white played c3 and he resigned there. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, please share this with your friends and relatives, and please subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching.